Let me ask you this, though, and we know you've been critical on China for years. I get that. Let's put Canada and Mexico aside because those tariffs may never happen. They're on pause. Let's see. Let's talk about China. There is a fear, and I'm not endorsing it or supporting it or whatever, Kyle, but there is a fear, and you know it. And you're originally a bond guy. People don't realize that about you. But here's the thing. Is there a level at which you think that we could tariff China, but their, quote, nuclear option is actually just dumping a bunch of our treasuries, spiking interest rates, raising borrowing costs on average Americans, and sort of cracking our system? Is that, because honestly, I don't care if I buy cheap socks from China, whatever it may be, but is that a real risk from China?
It's not a risk at all. This is a Chinese propaganda narrative, Brian, that somehow you and the press have picked up on. They own 740 billion of our treasuries. We have a $30 trillion economy. If they sold their entire treasury holdings in one fell swoop, they'd move our rates about 25 basis points and it'd be over. They are inconsequential to us in the treasury market.
I love clearing that up because I think you know what I'm saying, Kyle. That narrative does exist.
I know it's the Chinese sort of Damocles that they think they can hold over our heads, and they propagate it in social media, and it's complete BS.
Well, let's not take my initials in vain, but I think it's important, Kyle, to recognize the truth of these numbers, and we're trying to clear a lot of stuff up. Kyle Bass, Heyman Capital Management, really appreciate you joining us. Kyle, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.
You too. Pleasure, Brian.